Excuse me? Are you listening to music while you work? No, I'm actually listening to an article. I feed the document into the Peach app and it reads it out loud for me. What's up? Well, that's unprofessional. Ma'am, we close in 90 seconds and there is nobody else here. Well, I have an order. A big one. Ma'am? Hi. We've shut down our espresso machine for the night. You're still open. It's the end of the night. We want to go home. For the tip jar. What the hell? What do you got? Alright, I got all 8 drinks and the last of JC's delicious brownies. That is $82.13. And there's my card. Excellent. Aren't you forgetting something? No, I don't think so. You literally waved 2 20s in her face and have yet to put them in the tip jar. Did I? I don't recall doing that. Oh boy. Do you really want to break a promise you made to a fairy? I didn't make any promise. I've paid for my beverages and brownies. Legally, that's all I have to do. And legally, there's nothing stopping me from cursing you. Oh, what are you gonna do, little pixie? Well, Miss Beatrice Smith, you should not have paid with a card. Given your appalling lack of respect for food service, you will be completely unable to eat at a business. Forever. No matter what you do or how hard you try, however much money you promise and then fail to deliver, you will never be able to get a crumb or drop from any restaurant, cafe, shop, store, gas station, nothing. Not until you learn to keep your promises and respect my profession. What? Just because I didn't tip you? Because you broke your promise, however loosely implied. Oh, shoot. You're closed. Never mind. I'll come back. Come on in. The espresso machine got dirtied up anyway. She's just handling the trash. What are we having? Literally the easiest, quickest, cleanest thing that you can make that's caffeinated so I can get through my night shift. I got some light roast left. I'll drop a bit of Eldritch blood in there for you. Oh, you're the best. Here's a 10. Keep the change. So you're not going to curse him for holding you up after close? Why? He broke no promises. He's a literal demon. Half. And rude, you will be silent until you leave my cafe. And you. Enjoy your drink. Don't fall asleep during your shift. I will not. Cheers. Where the hell? Cyrus, baby, are you alright? I'm fine. I'm going on a road trip tomorrow with some friends and I need to find my phone charger. Oh, how fun. Who else is going? Tooth Fairy. She's a bigger bookworm than I am. My buddy Pat, he's on leave from the Lunar Special Forces. They're the werewolf regiment of the National Guard. And Kenny, they're a goblin. And hopefully I'll also be bringing my charger. Good morning, ma'am. I have the cookies your husband set aside right here for your granddaughter and your usual coffee. It'll be $10. Cyrus, if you haven't found it by now, I don't think it's here. It totally is, because it's not at the house. And when was the last time you cleaned your areas in the house? That is beside the point. You said Patrick was going with you. You can borrow his. No way. He always chews his. Only when he's a werewolf. It's still gross. Thank you, darling. Good luck. We'll need it. Hello, you two. Welcome to CaFae Latte. I'll take a large vanilla latte, please. I'm actually not here for a drink. I'm a member of SAMHSA, Substance Abuse and Mental Health Services Association. June is Men's Mental Health Awareness Month, and we're having a fundraiser next week. All the proceeds go to helping people get the help they need, be it kicking an addiction and or dealing with usually undiagnosed mental health issues. And before you ask, we do the same thing in March for Women's Mental Health Awareness Month, too. Do you mind if I put a flyer on your window? You can put it right on the glass door. Here's your latte, $7. And there you go. And I see from the sign that you donate to that Pride organization, Trevor Project. Aren't you going to donate to him? Sir, there's only so much I can donate before it starts to cut. May was Mental Health Awareness Month with no gender attached. That's when I donate a chunk of profits to that specific cause. So you think it's more important that a lesbian can buy a rainbow skirt, but not that a mentally sick man can get his medicine before he goes psycho? Shut the fuck up. Not you, him. Proceed. What? How much money have you donated to organizations like mine? Have you volunteered? Have you voted for politicians that will put money into mental health services rather than cut them? What does that matter? I'm trying to help you here. No, you're using me and men's mental health to justify your queerphobia, and that's bullshit. And hypocritical, since a lot of the men I work with are also gay or bi or trans or whatever. But because they have to deal with people like you, they need to hide it, which causes severe mental health issues. Well, if June is for both you and the queers, why do they get all the attention and parties? Because mental health still has a strong stigma attached to it, and the queens have better outfits. It's not a competition. Do I wish that Men's Mental Health Month had as much support and coverage as Pride? Sure, but the queer community has fought just as long and hard for their place in the world, a place that's constantly under attack. And a lot of those Pride advocates are also advocating for mental health services because, again, there's a lot of overlap between the two of us. Hell, my organization puts up a tent at Pride every year for its festivals, and we get a ton of people who want to talk to us about it and support it and learn more about it. You don't have to choose between one or the other because we're already working together. So stop being a dick about it. Sorry, I kind of stole your thunder. I know you like cursing him. I was just gonna curse him with a year of silence, but you did that much more theatrically than I would have. Found it! It was in my apron pocket. I'm gonna go and pack, and then I'm out of here tomorrow morning. Also, you should check out the Witch Coven on Stoughton Street. I know that their coven leader, Mike, has a bit of a passion for the mental health thing, and a lot of his magic spells specialize in it, so he'll probably be interested. Nicole, too. She's been playing around with that. Thanks. Good luck with wherever it is you're going. Alright, road trip check. Pat, how are you doing? I have snacks, I have music, I have directions on my phone. Awesome. Toothy, you back there all packed up? Sweet. And how are you doing back there, Kenny? Why am I in a kid's booster seat again? Because human cars were not designed for tiny goblin bodies. And you look adorable. Fuck off. Alright, let's roll. Shit, Toothy, how many books did you make that poor woman sign? I still think it would have been easier to find the right table if Kenny down there had been on my shoulders. Absolutely not. Spoil sport. If we walk another 2 blocks, there's a burger joint with a bunch of 5- and 4-star reviews, and yes, Toothy, there are plenty of other healthy options. Yes! And then, Pat, tomorrow night for the full moon, there's like a whole park where apparently all the local packs get together for werewolfy sports. Don't move. I've got a gun. Yes, you do. Anyway, I think we're being mugged. What? Why? Most of us are broke. Bullshit. 2 of you are fairies and 1 of you is a goblin, so you all have gold or jewels or magic, so hand it over. Well, that's offensive. Gold and jewels? Seriously? Pat, I know you're Lunar Special Forces, but you're also on leave. Did you want to handle this, or do you want me to? Why not both? Sharing is caring, after all. You armed? Obviously, not that I'm gonna need it. Seriously? Do you not see the gun? Yeah, nobody's impressed. Toothy, did you wanna... Atta girl. Just a second. And... action! Cyrus is going viral. And the Tooth Fairy. So that's why you go for those ungodly expensive hardcovers. They may be expensive, but the durability makes them an excellent stealth weapon. I appreciate you helping me fill in for Cyrus while he's gone. Yeah, no problem. These shifts pay me better than at the gas station, and here I get to see bitchy customers get cursed and or called out, and I get to hang out with my girlfriend. You're still working multiple jobs? The American dream. But it's pretty cool because now I actually have a savings account. It's great. Hi, welcome to CaFae Latte. What are we having? You be quiet. I need to speak with the fairy. That would be me. Should I apologize for her behavior now or after? You shush. You're not my kid. Unfortunately for both of us, I am. I said shush. You or your people replaced my kid with a changeling, and I want him back. Excuse me, what makes you think he's a changeling? I just got the terrible, unbelievable diagnosis of autism. Everyone knows that kids who are weird like this are actually changelings, replacing my real kid with one of you freaks, so give me my real kid back. Ma'am, I think you and I need to have a word. JC, take the child? Yep, come on, kid. Okay, so... am I actually a changeling? Because that'd be kind of cool. I had the exact same question. Turns out changelings are just enchanted pieces of wood that die within a week. Bob is explaining that to your mother right now. Oh. Alright, kiddo, here's the deal. You've got an incredibly powerful fairy sorceress who can bend reality like Plato. You have a badass witch who is also autistic, and an ex-criminal who, honestly, I don't mind having to go to jail again if needed. Is your mom a safe person to be around? Yeah, she's okay. She doesn't hit me or anything. And I have a bunch of other siblings who are normal, and they're all nice to me. She's just like... that for me. You're perfectly normal, just uncommon. How has she treated your autism? Do you have to deal with sensory overload, stimming, meltdowns? I don't think I have the sensory thing, except for when my hair gets really long, but I'm a boy, so I get to keep it short anyway. She keeps trying to get me to make eye contact, but no thank you. She keeps trying to stop my stimming. I do this sometimes. She says that's annoying and distracting. That's pretty standard. I am going to give you a list of names of some organizations that help autistic children. She wants me to join Autism Speaks. Absolutely not. They've done far more harm to us than good. Once we have your list, I believe I have a general good luck charm on me that should help you. I enchanted it. I can give you another charm later that can help with the stimming. I found a spell where if you hold the enchanted object, it does essentially the same thing for you as stimming does, but draws less attention. Cool. Hey, do you use a cauldron and pointy hat? Only on Halloween. But that doesn't make any sense. No one else in my family is autistic. Nobody knows the root cause of autism, whether it's genetic or not. And it's very possible you do have autistics in your family tree. It just went undiagnosed. Well, can't you cure it? It's not a disease. But can you fix it? There's nothing to fix. Your son is simply built differently than most other humans. But he's not normal. I am a fairy sorceress who has lived for 1,200 years. Normal is a meaningless word. And he's getting along perfectly well here. You just need to find him a proper support structure. I recommend listening to anything Nicole has to say. So you're hyper-focusing on true crime? Yeah, mostly serial killers. It was Ted Bundy, but then I found a great podcast on Jack the Ripper, so now it's him. Wasn't he the Queen's private surgeon or something? It's possible because the cuts on the bodies were very precise and surgical. There was actually a theory that it was the prince himself, but he's got solid alibis. Another theory is that it was the woman who finally caught him and then did vigilante justice. I like that. Girl power. There. I have texted you a list of those organizations. Show them to your mother. Any of them will help you. This looks like a pen, but it is a generic good luck charm. I'm working on making a stim enchantment and will text you when it's ready. Can it be a rock? Rocks are also cool. Regular or something like a crystal? You've got crystals? I'm a witch. Of course I have crystals. Ben, honey, come on. Stop bothering them. He's not a bother. Yeah, he's a great kid. Nicole's a teacher. She just sent me some links. Speaking as an autistic person, don't listen to anything Autism Speak says. They're an international organization and they're working on a cure. Exactly. Can we curse this bitch? People like her force their misery onto others. There's nothing I can do to her that she won't take out on the child. However, excuse me, the next 7 years of your life will be full of good luck, good health, and good friends. Okay. Come on, let's go get lunch. Maybe you can trade me to the werewolf place for some burgers. Oh, come on, kid. You're worth at least a steak. Hey, babe. How you doing? I'm worried about Ben. Well, maybe we can call social services? That's what they're there for, right? They won't do anything. His mother is a shit parent, but she hasn't done anything considered illegal. Nicole, you've done a lot more for that kid than anyone else would have. You gave him a magical gift, you're gonna make him another one, and you gave him a whole set of resources to help him out. And that's on top of Bob's 7-year blessing. He's gonna be fine. Every time I think that we're in a good place, that we're starting to become more widely accepted, something like that happens. People still think that vaccines cause autism, and that that's worse than getting the deadly disease that they prevent. Well, people are idiots. You are amazing. I'm out of here in about 15 minutes. You want to go back to your place and cuddle? Yeah. You want a hot chocolate in the meantime? Yeah. Alright, 1 hot chocolate for the hot babe coming up. I haven't cleaned this shirt in 3 days. Still sexy. Hey guys, I'm back. What'd I miss? I'll take a large rainbow latte, please. Where's the fairy manager? It's her day off. Believe it or not, she does sometimes, rarely take those. Ooh, party in the latte. So are you on Karen cursing duty? I'm not trained in magic at all, so I just cuss him out and kick him out. What is Bob doing today anyway? She said she was meeting with someone, but I didn't catch who. Some historian who's paying her for a sit-down interview. They're talking about what Boss did and saw in with the Civil War. Ooh, that's a heavy topic. Okay, wait, back up. So the Union lieutenant was gay, and he fell for a soldier in one of the black regiments? Yes, and it was one of the sweetest things I had ever seen, but they were so painfully awkward around each other, especially on Lieutenant Johnson's side, because first you're falling for a man who's a lower rank than you, which immediately raises concerns about consent. Then there was the race thing. Luckily, he was an abolitionist, so he was not going to abuse that, but again, the power dynamic makes things very tricky. And then there's the fact that you're gay in the 1860s. So did they hook up? How? Well, first I made sure that the enlisted soldier Thomas did have feelings for that very kind, handsome lieutenant. And then I arranged for the two of them to meet in the barracks when no one else was around. Oh, and that's when they got together. No. What? They tiptoed around each other for another 5 months before getting together. Oh my God. I swear by the time the war ended, I almost throttled both of them.